I don't know. Does anybody else jam out to that countdown music like your boy Viper? I'll be jamming. I'll be back in the back room jamming and stuff. Do. I won't bore y'all with my lack of thinking skill. But what's up, people? How y'all doing? We back in the building Friday night. I'm feeling great. I think we got people populating the chat. I appreciate y'all hanging out again for another episode of Friday Night Vibe, baby. Whoo, man. It is crazy how life works. 3 hours ago, I did not know what I was going to come on here and talk about tonight. 3 hours ago, that was only 3 hours ago. I had no clue what I was going to talk about tonight. None. And then some point between 3 hours and now, I came up with the idea to talk about the state of tech YouTube in 2021. So I'm going to talk about that tonight. And then between there and now, oh man, yeah. Your boy is decided to drop fire. Absolute fire will be dropped in this live stream tonight. But before we get to the fire dropping, I need y'all to pay close attention. We're not going to be here long tonight, okay? We are not going to be here very long. This live stream should probably be 2 hours or less. We're not going to be a short night. I got to go shoot a video for tomorrow morning, so I don't plan on being here longer than 2 hours. So y'all might want to tune in. If you can't watch the live stream, play it in the background. But you do not want to miss tonight's episode. I promise you, fire is going to be dropped in 2 hours long. We're not going past 2 hours. Fire is going to be dropped. Yeah, definitely want to be paying attention to this live stream tonight. Now, with all that out the way, let's go ahead and get into the intro, the legendary introduction, as only Viper can do. Only Viper can do. What the hell are you talking about? Only Viper can do. Do, not does, fool. Do. Okay, all right. So, current time, 6:27 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means you are in the right place. You are on the right YouTube channel, baby. Yes. Woo! So, for my Friday Night Vibe veterans, you know what's about to happen next. Actually, you know what? I love when y'all do that. So please drop all the fire in the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now. Please drop all the fire in the chat. I like when y'all do that. Please drop the fire like it's hot. Drop all the fire. Y'all know about my flame emoji, so drop them all. But if you're new to Friday Night Vibe, this is the point of the live stream where I'm going to need you to turn your volume down. Because if you don't turn your volume down, I cannot be held liable for what your neighbors think about you listening to some loud dude on YouTube. That's on you, not on me. That's on you, not on me. Now that we got the disclaimer out of the way and I warned you to turn your volume down, I can turn my volume up. Yes. This is going to be fun tonight. This night is going to be a fun night. Bruh, y'all told you, I warned you, make sure you're paying attention to the live stream. 2 hours and we're out of here, but pay attention. Pay attention. Here we go. Woo! Oh, yes. Oh, baby, this is going to be an interesting night tonight. I feel good. All right, Viper. Let's give it to him one time, baby. Let's give it to him one time. Woo! What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, and we are live. Welcome to Friday Night Fight, baby. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Oh, yeah! It is that day again! We are back! We are live on YouTube! Oh, man! Oh, my goodness! That is an intro. That is a proper Viper intro. So, before I get started with tonight's festivities, let me see who I got in the chat tonight. First on the list, the Apple jockey himself, Alex Jackson is here. What's up, bro? How you doing? We got Anthony Beltray in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing? We got iOS Gino. What's up, bro? How you doing? Jeff Hale is here. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, baby? How you doing? We got Brett Shuddy. What's up, man? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And if this thing don't stop messing up my flow, we got Jonathan Honeywell. What's up, bro? How you doing? We got Matt Gabriel. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man? How you doing? We got the Poets in the Cut. What's up, bro? How you doing? We got the Bionic Scoop. What's up, man? How you doing? And Jose G is here too. What's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, we got the Exquisite one. Exquisite Bliss is here. Hey, Exquisite, how you doing? We got my enforcer in the cut. Genosis, what's up, bro? How you doing? Who else we got? We got F. Nick is here. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Oh, we got Ace Rockola. What's up, Ace? How you doing? Ace, you better get on it, man. I'm watching you, Ace. I am watching you. He knows what I'm talking about. I'm watching you, Ace. I am watching you. Who else we got? Who else we got? Let me keep going down. We got my man 504. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Who else we got? Oh, we got a lot of flames in the cut. I love the flames. I love this is gonna become our new thing. This is gonna become our new thing on Friday night. When y'all get here, drop the flames like it's hot. Drop all the flames. I'm about that flame life. We got Don Coven. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Who else we got? Oh, we got the Art of Tech Support. What's up, man? How you doing? And who else we got? Let me keep going. Let me keep going. We got Carbon S13 or Carbon 13. What's up? How you doing? Digital Slang is here. What's up, bro? How you doing? And Jay Stan 2. What's up, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? Simply Pops is here. What's up, bro? How you doing? And we got Note 20 Ultra Embossed. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And Snowman Can is here. What's up, man? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Also, shout out to my Alert Squad. I know y'all out there. Y'all always out there rocking with your boy Viper every Friday night. I know you're out there, even though you don't want to make yourself known. I know you're out there. So shout out to my Alert Squad. I appreciate y'all doing what you got to do. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Vibe Drive. Now, let me take a drink and begin to start dropping in fire because I don't have a lot of time. Actually, the Norwegian sensation LVA is here. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? No Lethal Emperor. Actually, you are right on time. You are right on time. Also, Keep It Techie is here. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you doing? Again, for those of y'all coming in and watching the live stream tonight, 2 hours and I'm out of here. I got to go. I got things to do tonight. I got a video to shoot. However, in the 2 hours that I am here, you are going to want to pay close attention to this live stream. I promise you, because within the 2 hours that I'm here, you're going to get a lot of value out of this live stream. Pay attention. You got to pay attention the entire time. You do not want to miss a second of this live stream tonight. I promise you. You don't want to miss it. So let me go get into my thing here. Wait, what we got down here? All right, come on, populate. Come on. I need to comment the highlight StreamYard. There we go. All right, so we got 859. What's up, bro? How you doing? And Simple Device Advice. Oh, that is a hell of a name. Wow. What's up? How you doing? Okay, so let's talk about the state of tech YouTube in 2021. Spoiler alert, it's very good. Oh, yes. What we got down here is that my man I see down there sneaking in the back at the last minute, late but still great, Andrew Edwards. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And Valiant Broussard, what's up? How you doing? Again, for those of y'all that are just coming in through the back door, you're a little late. This live stream will last 2 hours and 2 hours only. And during those 2 hours, you don't want to miss a single solitary second of everything that I'm saying tonight because it's going to be quick. It's going to be over fast. And this live stream is going to be absolutely special. You don't want to miss a minute. If you can't watch it live, pay attention, put it on in the background. You don't want to miss this live stream tonight. You don't want to miss it. However, now, the state of tech YouTube in 2021. Again, spoiler alert, is very good. Now, as most of y'all know, I have been spending a lot of time on an app called Clubhouse. And on this app, I have been in a lot of YouTube type rooms where people are asking for YouTube help and things like that. They want to know what they need to start their channels. They're talking about their fears, their apprehensions, and things like that. And obviously, me being who I am, being the man about tech, a lot of tech creators follow me and they like hanging out. But they hang out with me in these Clubhouse rooms and things like that. So most of y'all in the live chat tonight are tech creators, but for those of y'all that are thinking about making tech videos and things like that, you really want to pay attention to what I'm about to say tonight. Number one, the state of tech YouTube in 2021 is as great as it's ever been. Okay. a lot of y'all come up with the excuse, oh, it's so saturated. It's oversaturated. Where am I going to fit in? No. I don't want to hear this stuff. It is no such thing as a niche or an area of expertise on YouTube being oversaturated. Why? Because you are the only person who can provide and deliver the content the way that you do it. It doesn't matter if there are 50 Apple channels or 50 Samsung channels or 50 Google channels, 50 iOS, 50 Android. It doesn't matter. You are the only person that could drop the content and drop the fire as you drop it. You are unique. Your uniqueness qualifies you to slide into the tech space and start your channel. It's a beautiful thing. Again, I just highlighted there are like a bunch of Apple channels on YouTube, and they are all unique in their own individual way. There's like, at this point, what is it, like hundreds? Actually, there's probably thousands of tech channels on YouTube at this point. But again, they are all unique in their own special way. There is no such thing as something being oversaturated. The question is, are you willing to come in there and put in the work and differentiate yourself? Because that's the thing. That is the key, baby. The niche is not oversaturated, but are you willing to come in and differentiate yourself in such a way that you stand out among the crowd? Obviously, as I said since day one on this platform 3 years ago, there is only one Viper, and I've gone and proved it night after night on in the tech scene, in the live streams, in the videos, whatever I'm doing on the platform. You know it's Viper because you know you get that Viper feeling, and you can't get that anywhere else on YouTube but right here with Viper. So that is the perfect example of you carving out your own identity on YouTube. Make sure that when you start your channel or when you do your content, and then go for creators that are already creators or new and up-and-coming creators, that doesn't matter. Make sure that you and your content is uniquely you. Now, a lot of people have inspiration. You got your Casey Neistat, you're inspiring to be. You got your iJust things, you're inspiring to be. You got your MKBHDs, you're inspiring to be, and things like that. And that's fine. There is nothing wrong with inspiring to be like your favorite creators on the platform, but under no circumstances should you go out there and try to copy what they're doing, like stride for stride. That is not going to work. You will crash and burn faster than, I don't even know. I don't have a cool saying for that right now, but you will crash and burn very quickly if you try to come on here and copy somebody's style. They will call you out. They will chew you up. They will spit you out, and they will be done with you because nobody likes a copycat. Nobody. That is garbage and played out. And in the professional world, they actually call that plagiarism. And I don't know if you all are aware, but plagiarism is frowned upon in the real world, okay? You cannot come on these YouTube streets and plagiarize somebody's content, style, and strategy. It is not going to work. You can't plagiarize. So while it is okay to take inspiration from your favorite creators, because I do, you cannot come on here and just bite their style, as the kids say. You can't bite their style. That's not going to work. Now, you're like, Viper, where do you get your inspiration from? Well, I'm gonna mix up a few different things on these YouTube streets, bro. I kind of like have the flair of Stephen A. Smith. For those of y'all that are familiar with Stephen A. Smith, I like to incorporate some of him in my style. I like to incorporate the pizzazz and the energy of a WWE superstar, which I know my man Andrew Evans can attest to because I used to watch wrestling growing up. So I kind of integrate some of that into what I do as well. And I mean, I try to have the knowledge, or I try to pretend like I have some of the knowledge of Rene Ritchie, but you know, and I'm nowhere close to Rene Ritchie, but I do my research on what I'm talking about. So there's a bunch of different like people that I look to, you know, to like incorporate what they do in my style. But at the end of the day, I am uniquely me. Okay. Even though I might take inspiration from a Flossie Carter or Rene Ritchie or an Andrew Edwards or Marquez or a bunch of other your favorite tech creators, at the end of the day, I just put it all together and give you Viper. And that's what it is. And that is what you have to figure out how to do if you're going to come on here and be successful on the platform. Figure out a way to customize and take your inspiration, but still craft your own style on the platform. So the other thing is that there are so many different areas of tech that you can get into on YouTube today. I don't think it was like this even like 10 years ago. Like 10 years ago, the tech niche was like more vague. It was like more broader. You can get away with doing more variety content 10 years ago. That is not the case anymore. Variety content doesn't work that much. You have to niche down, as they say. Now, for those of y'all that are not familiar with the terminology of niching down, basically niching down means picking a specialized subject matter or subject area of expertise that you feel more comfortable in delivering content about. For me, I have a bunch of Apple products, so I make Apple content. For why am I blanking? For my man Leo from the Android Stud, he is familiar with Android devices, and that's his jam. So he calls himself the Android Stud. He makes content about Android phones and Android things. So that is what that is. Why am I blanking tonight? You got my man Unbox Therapy. You got Lou. The man unboxes everything. He unboxing everything from cars to phones. I mean, he unboxing things. He is a product presenter, and he's very damn good at it. He carved out that niche. I mean, does anybody's unboxing videos even matter anymore if it's not an Unbox Therapy video? I don't know. I mean, pretty sure they do, but still, you get where I'm going. Lou is the man that unboxes things. It doesn't matter what things, that's what he's known for. And so that's what it's about when you're trying to carve out your lane on YouTube. You have to become known for something. People want to come to your channel for a reason. They expect something from you. So when we talk about niching down on the platform, you have to become known for something. You have to become that go-to guy. El Jefe Reviews is the perfect example. He is the master of audio on YouTube. Him and Gamesky and a couple others maybe, but El Jefe is the first or one of the first names that you think about when we're talking about headphones and true wireless earbuds and things like that. You are going to El Jefe's channel because nobody can deliver that content like my man El Jefe Reviews. But again, there are so many different subject matters that you can tackle on YouTube. It doesn't even matter like how many people are in the space. There's always a way to come in here and do it your own way. You got positive Apple channels. You got negative Apple channels. You got MacBook channels. You got iPhone channels. You got iOS channels and iOS beta channels. You got Android OS channels. You got what's that phone? You got Poco phone channels. You got Pixel phone channels. You got Samsung phone channels. I mean, the tech sphere is so broad, it's so vast that you could literally pick a specialized area of expertise and interest and carve out your own little market in that area. It is not impossible. These things are happening every day on YouTube. Somebody is figuring out a way to come on the platform and carve out their own little corner of YouTube to call their own. We got my man Big Cloud Gaming in the chat. This man is known as a resident PlayStation expert in the gaming community. So his content is mostly about things going on with Sony and the PlayStation. That's what he is known for. That is how he has carved out his niche for the past 4 or 5 years on YouTube. So again, it's not impossible. It's not oversaturated. That is probably, you know what? Every time I hear somebody say it's oversaturated, that comment right there about the platform being oversaturated, that comment is about as overrated as 5G is today in smartphones. And y'all know how I feel about 5G. The most overrated feature of all time. So anytime any of you all tell me that the platform is oversaturated, that's what I'm thinking in my head. It's an overrated comment. It's a cop-out. It is a cop-out. You are copping out. Stop it. It's ridiculous. There's no such thing as being oversaturated. You're just being lazy. That's what it is. It's absolute laziness. Because there's no reason why you can't come on this platform and carve out your own area, your own market, your own style. Anybody could do this. That is the other cool thing about YouTube. The barrier of entry is pretty much non-existent. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry could come on this platform and make a YouTube channel. We got people who come on YouTube, they steal TikTok and re-upload them to YouTube and get 500,000 subscribers without even blinking. So if we got thieves that can come on a platform and steal content and build channels, so can you. I don't want to hear this excuse about it's oversaturated. That's just laziness. You don't have the intestinal fortitude to put in the work, or you don't have the guts to put in the work to get to where you want to be on the platform. But ultimately, it's up to you. It is literally up to you. How bad do you want it, baby? How bad do you want it? Because this is a marathon. It is not a sprint. This is grind. This is work. This is research. This is studying the platform. You have to literally become a student of YouTube if you want to be successful on the platform. They have a whole creator studio where you can go ahead and analyze your channel analytics, which I would highly suggest you do if you're old, new, or however long you've been on the platform. Definitely go and get comfortable with your YouTube analytics because they will help you understand what's going on and the things that you can do to adjust to the changes that are being made on the platform and just the things that are happening on your own channel. You can find out which content your audience is vibing to, what they don't like from you, what they like from you, what point of a video where they lose interest. I mean, the YouTube analytics are like it's massive. I mean, the attention to detail in the creator studio is almost scary. Like there's so much information in the creator studio that you can go to figure out what's happening with your channel. There's no excuse for you not to come on here and be successful. Now, the other thing that you cannot do on this platform, if you are already a creator or you're thinking about becoming a creator on YouTube, for the love of God, do not compare your channel or your channel success to somebody else's. A lot of creators do this, and even I have been guilty of it in the past, but there are so many variables that other creators have going on with their channels that you just don't know about. So it would be kind of foolish to compare yourself. On my main channel right, I can't talk. On my main channel right now, I have 5,000 subscribers, a little over 5,000. It would be foolish of me to go to MKBHD channel and compare my 5,000 subscriber channel to his almost 14 million subscriber channel. Why would I do that? We are on completely different opposite spectrums of the YouTube space, but I'm going to go over there and compare my channel to his? That it makes no sense. But yet a lot of us creators do that. And we have to stop doing that. There's no joy in that. Comparison is the death of joy, and it makes no sense, and it just doesn't work. The data doesn't work. The data isn't the same. The data is different. You are doing different. They're doing different things on their channel than what you might be doing on your channel. So you cannot go out and make these direct comparisons. And like I said, I've been guilty of this because I've watched people that I've started around the same time as me blow by me in subscriber count. And I used to feel some type of way about it, but now I just don't care no more. I'm like, I know better. I've been on a platform long enough to know that stuff doesn't matter because we are all on our own journey and there are factors that are in play that I might not know about. And I just got to worry about what's happening on my channel. Again, I got an entire creative studio here of analytics to go by and judge to figure out what's wrong with my channel and things and ways and tools that I can do to implement to get my channel better or get my growth going on. So, again, don't be out here comparing yourself to other creators because, again, that's not going to get you nowhere. That don't work. Like you are wasting your time at that point. You are literally wasting your time if you're comparing your stats to somebody else's. You are wasting your time, bro. So don't do that. Oh, let's see who else. Oh, we got my man Doug Houston out there. What's up, Doug? How you doing, baby? How you doing? We got Kia. What's up, Kia? How you doing? What's going on? Nice to see you again. Tyler Miller's out there. What's up, Tyler? Bob Grimes. What's up, Bob Grimes? How you doing? Bob prefers the smaller YouTubers to the multi-million creators. I mean, that's cool. I mean, we all have our own flavor that we like. There's nothing wrong with that. But I would not sell the multi-million. I would not sell short the multi-million subscriber channel because obviously they have done something right to get to where they are. I mean, you don't build over 1 million subscribers on YouTube just by not knowing what the hell you're doing. So even though I know that there's like this stigma associated with bigger channels, smaller channels, whatever, don't sell them short. They have been on the platform most of them anyway, have been on the platform a long time and they know what they're doing. They have identified stuff that is working for them and they have done it over a long period of time and they are good at what they do. There's a reason why they are over 1 million subscribers on the platform. It is extremely difficult to get to that level on YouTube, but you got creators on the platform, a lot of them that have done that because they understand what people want. The YouTube algorithm, before I get into all that, let me say what's up to Joshua Martinez. What's up, Joshua? How you doing? And of course, technically, T is out there. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? James Apple is out there. What's up, man? So, where was I going? Damn, I lost my train of thought. All right, where was I going? I was going somewhere and I forgot. I had a train of thought and I lost it. I was talking about multi-million subscriber channels, knowing what they're doing and establishing that pattern and understanding what. Oh yeah, that's where I was going. Okay, I got it now. I relocated my train of thought. I relocated it. So the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, we all talk about it like it's some big boogeyman or whatever, right? Because nobody understands how it works. But at the end of the day, the YouTube algorithm is nothing more than a measurement of human behavior. I have said this over and over again, but I need to highlight it again just so you guys understand where I'm going with all of this good stuff. The YouTube algorithm is a measurement of human behavior. What do I mean? So when you go to your channel analytics and you check out your channel stats for the last 28 days, which you can do in the Creator Studio, it will show you your top, I think your last like 10 videos or whatever, or I think either last 10 or last 50. I don't know which one. But in that data, it will show you the video that performed the best. And then it will show you the video that then performed like the worst out of those 10 or 50 or 10 videos or 50 videos or however many it is. That data is a measurement of how human beings reacted to your content. So the algorithm is not this big boogeyman monster. The algorithm follows what people are doing on YouTube. It follows what they like and what they don't like, which is why, check this out, y'all. Think about this. When you are on YouTube and you watch a certain type of video, let's say you are watching Marques Brownlee's S21 Ultra review. You watch that video all the way through. If you look over to the side and you see the videos that are recommended after that video, chances are it's going to be another S21 Ultra video or another tech video. That is the algorithm feeding you what it thinks you like because it is measuring how you react to Marques's S21 Ultra video. So if you watch that video all the way through or maybe 50% through, the YouTube algorithm is going to be like, oh, this person likes this S21 Ultra content. Let me feed them more. So the algorithm is reacting in real time to what you, a viewer, is liking on the platform, and it's going to feed you more of that content because it knows that you like that content, or at the very least that you are interested in that content. So if we step back from the creator space and think about it as a viewer, when you are watching YouTube and the algorithm is giving you things that you might like based off what your past viewing history is, that information should like resonate with you as a creator as far as what you should do to get in better favor with the algorithm, what humans like on YouTube. Obviously, the algorithm is following what the human beings are doing. It is literally a measurement of human behavior. Yo, Andrew. Yo, I'm trying, Andrew. I'm not as good as you or other people, but I'm trying to get some points across, okay? But again, this all goes into the state of tech YouTube in 2021, right? Because I'm trying to like motivate people to get started on their channels. The other thing that I see a lot of, or I hear a lot of, is people are scared to get started. They have fear of being in front of a camera, or they feel like they need the perfect gear and all this other garbage. I mean, the fear of being in front of the camera is real. That's authentic. The gear stuff is nonsense, okay? I have talked about this over and over again on these live streams, but you do not need top-level gear to start a YouTube channel. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. I don't know if El Jefe is still in the chat. I think El Jefe is here. I think he was here earlier. But if El Jefe is still here, El Jefe is a shining example of you don't need top-level gear to start a YouTube channel. For the first, 10, 20,000 subscribers, I think maybe even more, El Jefe did all his videos with a Samsung Galaxy S8. His smartphone that was in his pocket, he created all his content with because that's what he had on him at the moment. Mr. Beast got to 200,000 subscribers with an iPhone. So if you think you need the top level content, if you think you need the top level gear to start your YouTube channel, you are wrong. For the first 7 to 8 months of my YouTube career, I did everything on my iPad Pro. I shot the video. I edited the video. I did everything. I uploaded the video. I did all of that on an iPad Pro. So literally, it is a matter of using what you have. Now, as you get along further in your creative journey, if you're starting to make a little money on YouTube and things like that, then by all means, upgrade your gear if you want to do that. But when you're first starting out on YouTube, you do not need the top level gear. It is a myth. It's like perfectionism, like overload. You don't need the top level gear to get started on the platform. So now let's go back to being scared of being in front of a camera and things like that, because that stuff is legitimate. There are people who have legitimate stage fright about starting a YouTube channel or doing anything in life that I guess that gives them apprehension and fear. At some point, you just have to figure out a way to get over that fear. As it relates to doing YouTube, I would say go practice talking to yourself in the mirror, because talking in front of a camera is a lot like talking to yourself in front of a mirror. Obviously the camera is not a mirror, but it's much of the same principle. So if you practice talking to yourself in front of a mirror over and over and over again, you will quickly come to realize that, okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can get comfortable being in front of a camera and talking and delivering the content. Practice makes perfect. Repetition is the father of learning. The more you do something, the more comfortable you get, the better you get. So yes, while being scared to be in front of a camera is a real thing, like anything else in life, it can be overcome if you are willing to put in the work to overcome it. But I told you all that this live stream is going to be 2 hours and 2 hours only, and that you should pay attention to every minute of this live stream, because there's going to be fire drop, and fire had just come to Friday Night Viper. So when I say the tech community take care of itself, I literally mean the tech community take care of itself. So I reached out to somebody earlier tonight to talk about this with me tonight, because I know that they are in a unique position to talk about this particular topic with me. Now, normally when I contact this person to be on the live stream the same day of, I get laughed at because, they're very busy and they don't have time. But tonight, when I presented this particular topic to this individual, they were like, yes, Viper, I will come join you for a few minutes to talk about this. So let me bring in the man who have probably the most famous 5 initials in the history of technology, MKBHD. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's good?
What's good, baby?
How we doing? You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Working?
All right, look at you. You rocking the AirPods, man. I respect that. I respect that.
You know what? They sound great. Might as well.
Hey, man. I just wish I wouldn't have so many problems with mine, but I love when they're not condensating and all that stuff, man.
Oh, did that happen to yours?
Oh, hell yes. Yes. Ugh, it's terrible.
I always wonder about problems like that, like how many people really are having, because they made the headlines. Every problem gets a headline, obviously. So I always keep an eye on it. When it doesn't happen to me, so I'm like, I don't know, I can't report on it. But that's interesting. You had the little bit of moisture in the ear cups or whatever it is.
Yeah, both ear cups, man. It was terrible. But to be honest, I did not bring you on here to talk tech tonight, which is kind of crazy. I know.
Whoa.
And we'll have our tech talk later on, I'm pretty sure, because we had a lot to talk about later on. But that's for another day, another night. I wanted to bring you on here tonight because obviously you are at the top of the tech YouTube game. So I figured you would have a lot of perspective on the state of tech YouTube in 2021, especially as it relates to people like just getting started. A lot of up-and-coming creators watch me, and a lot of them watch you. Many of them have told me that you were their inspiration to get started on making YouTube videos. So can you, Marquez, talk to us tonight about the state of tech YouTube in 2021 as you see it, as far as the chances and the opportunity for people coming on the platform, making a name for themselves, and just having fun creating content, this, that, and the other?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot you can say. Where do you even start? The state of YouTube as a whole and tech YouTube have a lot in common, so there's a lot of threads. But I think the number one thing that you'll notice about the state of YouTube and joining today is the amount that's already out there versus the way it used to be, right? Yep. So back in, I hate sounding old, but back in my day, when I started in 2009, so it's not that long ago, but like it's over 10 years ago, YouTube wasn't a job. YouTube wasn't there. Zero people made a living from uploading YouTube videos, just from like AdSense on the platform, because it didn't exist yet. Right. So it was just like people uploading for fun. And if it happened to catch on, cool. It was a blip and then it was gone. Today, if you ask a 13-year-old what they want to be when they grow up, the number one most common answer in the United States anyway, but I'm sure globally it's very popular, is I want to be a YouTuber.
Yep.
And so that's come from this gigantic explosion of content and creators across the whole internet. But you've seen them all eventually flock to YouTube because that's where the ads are and that's where the money is. But that's where everyone's at. So now everyone's on YouTube, tons of people making videos. What's the state of getting started? In a way, it's twofold. One, it's easier than ever to get started because you've got your phone, you've got your camera, you've got your editing machine, you've got your uploading, you've got your internet, you've got everything. You could live
Everything.
stream.
Mhm.
And it's never been easier to get started. When I started, if you looked at my videos from 2009, I'll be laughed off of this site with those videos
You know,
today.
YouTube, like, YouTube be bringing them up these days, man. They be bringing them up for you.
Just to embarrass me. But the other side of that coin is it's so easy to get started that it's also equally as difficult to stand out.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get started like, I want to be a YouTuber for a living. You can't start there. That's something you build up to over time and maybe get lucky at. It's like playing basketball. Everyone in the backyard playing basketball is like, I want to be in the NBA someday. But the percentage of people making a living playing basketball is such a small amount of the total people playing basketball. Tons of people got a basketball in their backyard. It's never been easier to play basketball. But to make a living from it requires a special level of dedication and, to a degree, talent that you can work on and eventually build up into maybe doing it for a living. Now, I'd argue doing it on YouTube is probably still a better chance career path because there's a lot of people making a living on YouTube now. But I think the first step towards that is realizing if you'd be okay doing it and never making a dime off of it. And if you'd still have fun, you're in the right place.
Ooh.
And maybe you will. But that's something you got to keep in mind. So all those 13-year-olds, all those kids who were me in 2009, think about if you're starting because you want to turn it into your job or it's because you just have fun. Like you have fun playing basketball in the backyard, you have fun making videos, whatever it is, you might have the most fun here on YouTube and it'll be that way for a long time. But don't expect to suddenly do it as your job.
Ooh,
that's the state.
Love how you said that. You have to, when you're starting out, you have to love whatever it is that you're going to make because, again, YouTube is a grind. Like we both know, it is a marathon, not a sprint. So if you are just starting it to like get famous or make it your job, like you said, that ain't going to work. You got to actually enjoy doing this because you have to do it over and over again for such a long time before you can even think about getting income from this. For real. That's solid advice, man.
And some people like the fact that it's like such a small chance. Like there's, how many movies are there about like, son, you'll never make it to the NFL. And then they'll work super hard and they'll go to every practice and hit the gym every day. And then one day they get a call and they get to play in an NFL team. And it's like the greatest like story. Everybody loves that story. Some people like that grind. You might be into that idea of like, you know what? I'm going to work every day to make the best videos, the best thumbnails, optimize everything, search engine optimization. I'm going to make it on this platform and do it for a living someday. And you can work towards, you can see that progress as you grow. That's fun too. Some people are really into that. But again, you got to be into that and willing to do it, even if there is a chance that it never works. Because it's a big chance.
You got, I mean, I love how you said it. You have to be willing to take that chance because if you don't take that chance, you will never know the potential reward if you're not willing to put in the work to take that chance. Man, this is why I want you on here tonight because I knew you were brain fire. I knew it.
I had a little something to say, so I figured I'd join you.
I appreciate you. So talk to us about when you first realized that you could be more than just a video creator on YouTube, because obviously you've been making videos since 2009, but at some point, the light switch had to go off in your head and think, oh, maybe I can do this for more than fun. Maybe I can actually earn a living off of doing it. So when did the light bulb switch off for you that, okay, I could do more with YouTube than just uploading videos?
Oh man, it's very romantic to think of it as like a single moment. I wish I could point to like, on this day, I looked at the channel and I said, I can do this. I don't have a moment, but what I can point to is a string of light bulb moments along the way. Like I know when I graduated college, I was like, yeah, I'm pursuing this, obviously. But like back in the beginning days, I didn't really have many expenses. So when I was eventually accepted into the partner program, which is what it was called at the time, it was kind of a nice bonus. It was like, oh, I'm paying for lunch with what I made from YouTube today. That's, you know, that's different. That's new. But that's not a light bulb moment of like, I'm going to do this for my job, something crazy like that. But eventually over time, you have moments where you're like, okay, this, you know, I'm making more than I'm spending. That's good. I can put the money back into the videos and continue to improve. Okay, that's good. And over time, you build it up. So I guess for me, the closest thing to a moment would probably be when I was like in somewhere near the tail end of my college days, and everybody's looking for their internships in the city and to you know, get a position with what they majored in. And I was like, I'm diving into this whole video YouTube tech thing, and I'm just making it.
I mean, think about your journey though. Like you said, obviously you started in 2009, and here we are, what, 11 years later, I think. Yeah, 11 years later, 11, 12 years later, 2021. You are now hiring more people to be on Team MKBHD. So you went from a kid shooting videos about a camcorder in his bedroom to having a full-time business, hiring people to be on Team MKBHD. I mean, I'm pretty sure when you were like in your bedroom at what, 13, 14 years old, you didn't know that you were going to get to this point. Or no.
No, I mean, because first of all, it didn't exist. So of course I had no
Right.
idea. The
Right.
biggest channel on YouTube at the time had 1 million subscribers. And that was like, damn, 1 million people subscribe to one channel. Bro, that's crazy. It's going to get to 2 million someday. And that's going to be even more wild. So yeah, no, I would never have expected that, but it's a lot of fun. Like the process, it's kind of a moving goalpost. It never ends, you know, in another 12 years, what are we going to be thinking about that didn't exist now? Think about that.
Seriously, definitely. Shout out to my man El Jefe for the super chat. He says you got to have a passion for it, even when no one is watching, whatever your content might be. Absolutely. I mean, like Marquez alluded to, the NBA players, playing for the love of the game. They might not become full-blown NBA players, but they were playing all those hours on the court growing up, playing those pickup games, shooting those free throws. So they might have the chance to get in the NBA one day. But yeah, you got to do this content creation game for the right reasons. Otherwise, you won't last long.
Exactly. Yeah. And you want to have like some sort of like a extra, I got a lot of questions like on random interviews. I'll talk to people and they're like, what advice would you give to people starting? And there always has to be the follow-up question of like, what is the goal? Because anytime I want to give advice, I'm like, you want to pick a subject you're interested in, obviously. You want to pick something you're comfortable talking about, obviously. But like, if your answer is, I want to have fun and make a lot of videos, that's a different set of advice than I want to turn this into my job and do it for a living. Same thing with basketball. If you're asking me for basketball advice, or I play golf, if you ask me for golf advice, I would give you one set of advice if you want to have fun on the weekends and what courses to play and how to, get club fitted and have lessons. If you wanted to ask me, how do I make it to the PGA Tour? Well, I'll have a different set of lessons for you. And it's a lot more difficult to follow those things and actually get that done.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. I get questions like this like almost every day when I'm in the Clubhouse app. People are in the YouTube rooms and they're like, oh, how do I get started? Or what's the best practice? I'm like, why do you want to do YouTube? Do you want it to like build a business or do you want to do it for fun? Because like you said, it's two completely different answers.
Yeah, and it's always interesting when people are asking, how do I get started? Like, it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? I always find that as an interesting question. How do I get started? Well, you sign up, you decide what you want to make, and you make it and you upload it. Now I get the question, like, what video editing, platform of choice should there be? There's obvious questions there, but it's like getting started is actually really the easiest part.
Now, that might be for you, but for people that aren't familiar with the whole YouTube process, they don't know. They don't have a clue. So
really, you think?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like, my sister just decided to make a YouTube channel. She's kind of on and off with it. It's kind of funny over the years, but like, you sign up, you make your account name, you decide what it's going to be, what your theme is going to be, basically. And yeah, you record you set up your camera, you make your video, like you decide what you want to make, you try to make it, and then you upload it. I don't know. Maybe I'm underthinking it.
Yeah, I think people overthink it. I think that's the real issue. A lot of people overthink the whole YouTube thing and just starting. And it's like, not as difficult as one might think. It's just turn the camera on, because a lot of people are thinking about, oh, what am I going to talk about? What niche should I pick? Blah, blah, this, blah, blah. What equipment do I need? And I'm just like, just start. That stuff will take care of itself down the road.
The other thing is, I think a lot of people are watching what the people doing it for a living are doing and thinking they have to jump in and do that.
Yes.
Where it's like, you see a tech review, it's like, oh, I need A-roll, I need lighting, I need B-roll, I need to edit it all together, I need graphics, I need all this stuff. Where it's like, again, rewind. These people didn't start by doing it to that level. Again, 2009, what videos was I making? I turn the webcam on and I go, hey, what's up, guys? And I talk for 5 minutes, and then that's the video I uploaded, because that was it. So I didn't have any, this is not like you don't have to start at the level of the things you're watching. If I get a car I really like, I don't go straight to Top Gear and say, how do I get a helicopter? That's not how you start. You have to start at the like accessible level, which is talk to the camera you have and maybe, add a couple of shots in there and then try that.
Definitely, man. You are absolutely right. Shout out to my man Zach for the super chat. He says a question: what's missing in terms of niche focus in the tech space on YouTube? Or is it the type of content delivery thought?
So I've talked a little bit about this on another podcast, but I really think today, and if you're just talking about tech on YouTube, it's very difficult to find a niche that's a niche. How do you say it?
Niche.
It's very difficult to find a niche that's not already being worked on right now. Because when you start again a couple years ago, it's like, I want to make tech videos. Okay, that's your niche, tech videos. Today, because like that, there's 9 of us or whatever back then. Today, it's like, okay, there's 500,000 tech channels. I have to find my niche inside of tech channels. What am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to be the Android tech channel. Oh, what? Oh, what's that? There's already 700 of those? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the customization on Android tech YouTube channel. Oh, sorry. There's already 600 of those. Oh, okay. Let me see. I'm going to be the anti-LG pro Samsung customization tech. You see where I'm going? Like, you have to narrow it down a lot to find something that's not already being talked about. So to that extent, I don't think you need to find something new. You just need to find something you like, find something that you resonate with, that you're interested in. The game isn't really finding something new anymore so much as it's finding something that you can excel at, be good at.
Definitely. Shout out to the poet for the super chat. He says, if you're sharing a life passion that you are, people will see that through the camera. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So I was talking about that earlier, Marquez. The tech space is so vast with all these different niches that you can like pull up in. Like you said, it's not about finding something new anymore. It's more about finding something that you can actually enjoy, and then being willing to do that content over and over and over again and not burn out with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. And also, it's fine to not stand out too much. I just think don't copy something you already see, because you see it a lot. You see people who just start out and immediately they're making Viper videos, and you're like, wait a second. That's already being done. There's no reason to do that again. Find something. It's weird to say, but like, be yourself.
Yeah.
And that part coming through is something that no one else can replicate. And this is advice I probably struggled with when I was younger, because to an extent, I think everyone who's young is sort of emulating some older people that they know or follow. So it's a little tougher, but I think as you get older and you mature into yourself, you can be yourself and focus on being yourself more. But that's tough when you're 12 and you're like, all I know is my friends at school and my parents, because COVID, who else do I talk to? So I'm trying to be something I've already seen. So it's tough, but if that's advice you can follow, I'd suggest it.
Definitely. Whoa, Tech where Brett is in the building. Shout out to Brett, man. Keep up the awesome work. Viper Marquez, do you remember me from the Note 8 launch? I handed you a demo phone to use. You also featured me in a YouTube vertical video clip.
I did a vertical video?
Apparently.
Huh. I'm not good with remembering names and faces, but I'm sure that did happen. And shout out to you for the super chat.
No doubt. Appreciate you, Brett. Oh, we got our boy Renee Ritchie. What's up, Renee? You are both legends. Thanks for doing it. Question for both of you. If you could take over any other channel for one video, what channel would it be and what kind of video would you make? Oh, wow. Whoa. Actually, let me leave that up, because that's a question right there. Holy crap. Ooh, man.
Do you have one?
Not at the top of my head. No, damn. Oh, man.
That's really interesting. I'm always fascinated by like the biggest channels with the most engaged audiences. I just talked with Mr. Beast for a little while for my podcast. And so he came to mind because, like, imagine making a Mr. Beast video, but like you can make whatever genre you want. Like, it's kind of amazing because for his channel, the sky's the limit. If you have an idea and it's a good enough, clickable enough idea, they're gonna make it. They're gonna get it done. They're gonna spend a month, a year, whatever it takes, and they're gonna make that video. So I just think of that, of like, you know what I kind of want to do? Drive across, I don't even know, just make up some crazy idea. You probably find a way to do it. So I think that's what I would probably do.
You know, I think I'm a little bit more simple. I would probably steal Renee's channel, make one of those video essays that he does, because I kind of want to do one of those, but I am not nearly smart as Renee. But I think one day I'm going to take my shot at it, just talk about the history of Apple or something along those lines. So yeah, I would probably make a Renee Ritchie type video. That'd be kind of epic.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick. So obviously you've been doing it for a long time, and one of the things I was talking about earlier, and people having fears of just getting started, whether it be with the gear or with being shy, talking to a camera, things like that. So let's talk about the camera stuff. What advice would you give somebody that is afraid to like speak into a camera, or they have a fear of just like talking on video or something along those lines?
I mean, I get it because it's not really a natural thing. Like you kind of, it's a learned skill.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go back, if you watch any YouTubers who you think, wow, they're really great on camera, and you go back to their old videos, their first videos, even they are not going to start off amazing on camera unless they privated all their videos. So I think it's natural to think like that. I guess my advice would be to just get comfortable being uncomfortable a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, exactly. Get comfortable like knowing like I'm 12 years in, I hate the sound of my own voice and I have to edit my own voice. It just doesn't go away. You see yourself on camera, you're like, why did I blink like that? I don't know why I did that. It's just not normal talking to a camera for extended periods of time. But I think if you can sort of mentally get over that hurdle and just present yourself in an acceptable way, the whole be yourself thing still applies. That's as good as you can do, I think.
Absolutely. Shout out to Keep It Techie for the super chat. Great info and advice. Thanks for doing this interview. Vibe. Also salute to MKBHD. This is not really an interview. I just want to get him to his perspective on the topic. So this is not an interview. This is just a casual chat between me and him about the state of YouTube, man. So I appreciate him making the time. Like I said, normally when I ask you to come on the same day and day, you're like, no, I can't do it. But I appreciate you making the time tonight.
For sure. It's Friday, so we're in the middle of retro tech stuff, and today we finished. I can't even say what we finished, but we finished a little early, so we got some time.
Nice. So you have a whole team, but you edit your videos still? Because I know a lot of people like they delegate editing, or I don't know. Do you edit your video?
I do. I edit everything. I would say I edit 95% of the stuff. Now I do have incredibly talented teammates here that can do like, you see the intros, you see the motion graphics. They will work on the flare on top, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But 95%. It'll be like, we'll shoot Galaxy S20 Ultra, for example. We all came in the morning, we shot until it was like nighttime, worked like crazy on this video. They all went home, and then I was there for the next 6 hours till like a crazy morning hour editing, because that's what I do. So yeah, it's a good team process, but I handle that part.
That is pretty cool that you edit your video, because I know other people that don't edit their videos, so I think that's pretty awesome. What I was about to ask you. All right, so let's talk about thumbnails. You just released your S21 Ultra review video, and that thumbnail was fire. Now, I think you actually upload your thumbnail to somebody else, right?
Combination, actually. Yeah, it's so thumbnails, I'd say I do 75%. We always have a pretty consistent philosophy about our thumbnails, which is it's usually a frame from the video. If not, it's some sort of a like simple representation of the video, the device, whatever it is. We have a frame, we edit it, and if we think it needs a little extra editing or flair or spice, that would be Geo on Twitter. We've been working together for over a year now, and he is, I think I can say, wizard at Photoshop, where if I ask him, can you get rid of this window? Can you get rid of these background elements? Can you change this a little bit? He can figure that out. So if we have some tricky stuff in a thumbnail, we'll work with him on it. But for 9 out of 10, we are just shooting a still frame and working on that here.
Definitely, man. Yo, shout out to Tech Tanto for the super chat. He says, being a Spanish channel, a lot of things are different audience, CPM reach. Have any of you considered the international market, MKBHD and Espanol maybe? I'm still pretty new to this, so the best thing I do is I try to capture my videos for people that are maybe don't have hearing or different things like that. But obviously, Marquez has a much wider range of audience than I do. So how do you deal with your international people? Because you have a lot of them.
I think that's probably also my best option, honestly, is working on captioning. Something I know is like auto captioning is not great.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I think our next best option, every time I see a comment about that, is like, dude, you could hire somebody just to do that. I've tried a couple times hiring or like contracting outside bodies for captioning, and I always get the final result, and I'm never quite happy with it, and it just doesn't feel right to publish that when it's not quite right. But I feel like that would be a smart thing for us to work on this year, is captioning.
Yeah, I use a site called rev.com. They're pretty good. They're not 100% all the time, but I mean, I think they charge like $1.10 per minute, and they're usually about 90% accurate. So that's how I do that when I want to
It's
capture.
probably more accurate than auto captioning. So
Yeah, a hell of a lot more accurate than auto caption. Auto caption is garbage, or as Marquette would say, it's garbaggio, very garbage.
Trash.
Yeah. So I want to go back to talking to you about thumbnails real quick because there's so much to thumbnails. Now, I think it's different for us in tech because I think a lot of times people are more, they want to, the thumbnails in tech that get the most click through are the dedicated product shot thumbnails, like the product in front and center. Now, sometimes like I've had success with like putting my face in the thumbnails and having that emotional thing. I'm sure you are aware of the YouTube face that gets made fun of. Yeah. He knows. Yeah. Oh man. So what is your like philosophy for how you do your thumbnails? Obviously, you I know you said you take a steal from your video, but what else goes through your Mark Hesden's mind when you think about how to present the best possible thumbnail for your video?
That's a good question. That's a good YouTube question. And there's a lot of different nuance to it. So I've been thinking a lot about thumbnails lately. And I'm in a lot of random Discords and group chats with other YouTubers. And it's a pleasure because these are some of the biggest YouTubers in the world. And they're making these amazing videos like the Mr. Beast I'm talking. You've seen their videos before where they can do the YouTube face, but they're crafting a video around a thumbnail.
Yeah.
And I'm in awe of this because I'm like, this is they make the thumbnail and the title before they start shooting the video because they're making something that they know will get clicks. And they're like, now let's make that video. And I'm seeing this and I'm like, I got to figure out a way to apply this to tech. But the more I hang out with these people and talk with them, the more I realize it doesn't really apply so much to our product focused genre on YouTube. I imagine this is true about beauty channels and maybe some other product channels, but in tech, so often we make a video about a device. Mm-hmm. And so it's been interesting to see different channels play with how to make a thumbnail in a video about a device. Do you make the thumbnail just the device? Or because we know at a high level, YouTube likes faces, YouTube likes the engagement and the clickability of a reaction. Do you make the thumbnail your reaction for your face with the device? That's a common one a lot of people play with.
Yep.
Or do you place somewhere in between? Do you have the device, but like an exclamation mark and some text, maybe an arrow? There's a lot of wiggle room. I don't think there's any science as to what works best in tech on YouTube yet. And that's why I'm willing to play around with it more. I've kind of done all the above at this point, and I haven't really found any one of them is amazing. But if you do videos that aren't about a device, if you do an explainer, or a reaction video or something where you're not just talking about the thing the whole time, then I think, you kind of start to fall back on the things we know about YouTube. Faces, like eyes, arrows, very simple, very bright and colorful. That stuff works. I'm kind of inspired a little bit by the Mr. Beast of the world that I should spend a little extra time on thumbnails. Because I don't know about you. Maybe you can tell me, but I make the whole video. I hit the export button and then I go, I need a thumbnail. And then I go back through and I look at the video, all my footage. I'm like, that's a good frame right there. Let me turn this into something. And that's fine. It's fine. It works. But like now you talked about the S21 Ultra thumbnail, like when we put a lot more time and thought into a thumbnail, it's great. So we're gonna be doing that more often, I think, in 2021. What about you?
Me and you both know that Mr. Beast will spend hours on a thumbnail, 3 hours, and it's just fascinating that he spends that much time on a thumbnail. But when you think about how important the thumbnail is to getting your video clicked on YouTube, it makes perfect sense. But like, a lot of times us in tech, we'll make the video and they're like, oh, we need a thumbnail. Damn. So we'll go back through the timeline and find the best like still images. I do that too.
Yep. So I'm not alone. So, but now that I have this new philosophy, I will be messing with thumbnails more for sure.
Yeah, I try to be a little bit more thoughtful about my thumbnails lately too, because I know how important they are. Shout out to Alex Gear and Tech. And the Great Stetson Viper, a legendary question from Marquette, please. Do you expect AR to change how tech reviews are done? Do you or YouTube plan for that?
I don't think it's unreasonable to think it might have an effect. I remember I was asking the Zuck about this, and he had a very future answer, which is like, if you're making the most realistic video possible, Marquez, wouldn't you want to put your audience in VR so they can like hold the device with you and like look at it through your hands? And I guess that makes sense as like a future vision. But I don't know, maybe I'm short-sighted. I feel like that's a long way off, and we're still working on our own like normal video quality. So yeah, I wouldn't count it out someday in the future, but I'm pretty focused on making our videos better as they are.
Right. No doubt, man. No doubt. So I said I wanted to keep you here only 20 minutes. I want to respect your time, but I'm gonna get you out of here on this.
Sure.
What do I have to do to get you on Clubhouse? I need you on Clubhouse.
Clubhouse, it's interesting. I'll probably find a reason to join, but I think that's what it is for me. I'm looking for a reason to join. It was like this for Twitter for me. Like, obviously I should be on Twitter, but I was late because I was like, what? I already use like I have everything I need already. Why would I need to add a thing just to add a thing? I get that Clubhouse is hot, is popular, is different, but should I? Why should I?
Okay.
I don't know.
I got this, you all. I got this. So why should you, Marquez Brownlee, be on Clubhouse?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you have been to tech events before, and you've been to video conferences before. Clubhouse is like a virtual like video conference. I mean, you got all of these rooms, you got all these bright minds talking about different topics and things like that.
Explain what Clubhouse is, because I am very surface level.
Okay, so again, Clubhouse is a social media platform. It's audio only right now, but it's almost like a virtual vid summit or a virtual like maybe Samsung tech event. Basically, you have all these different rooms which have like different topics and things going on. You got like they have rooms like the Millionaire Club where like a bunch of millionaires get together in the morning to talk about their best practices and how they became millionaires. You got daily affirmation rooms. You got YouTube tips and tricks rooms. So you got all these different rooms throughout this app. The beautiful thing about the app, Marquez, is that you have to be there in real time because there are no recordings, there are no replays. So everything is happening in real time. It's kind of like Twitter, although with Twitter, you can go back and look and see what happened throughout the day. But with Clubhouse, if you are not there to receive that information, it is gone. Because I think there are some rooms that are recorded, but it's pretty illegal. I mean, it's not pretty. It is illegal to record it if you don't have the consent of the people in the room. So it's real-time interaction between all these different people. So last week, every week, I host something called the Tech Super Lounge, where I get a bunch of tech creators together to like talk about whatever's happening in tech and things like that. Last Saturday night, Marquez, I kid you not, I hosted the Tech Super Lounge, and at one point, it was me, Renee, El Jefe, Justine dropped in, Jenna dropped in, Joanna Stern dropped in, which blew my mind. Major Nelson dropped in, Marquez. It was bananas, man. So I got all these crazy high-level people dropping in my Tech Super Lounge just to hang out and chat for a little bit. And it's crazy how that works. Like, people just go back and forth. And again, it's cool because you can consume it passively, which means you can have it on in the background while you're doing other things in the house or even on your phone, because you don't have to be actively looking at the app to consume the audio. It could play in the background, so you could be on Twitter while you're listening to a Clubhouse chat or something like that. I think the newness and the nicheness of it, and just how you can consume it passively, and just the rooms that you find yourself in sometimes, it's just an amazing platform, man.
Can I ask you? I have it pulled up. I want to ask you more questions about Clubhouse.
Oh, please.
So when like Joanna and Justine and Janet, that's a lot of J's. When they all pop in, what do? Are they just adding to the conversation? Basically, is it kind of like a live, like if they jumped in this, they would be another frame in the video. They would just start to have a conversation, basically.
So the way Clubhouse works is that when they enter the room, they are in the audience, and people in the audience, they don't speak. They can't speak because they're not on stage. So there's an audience, and then there's a stage in the different Clubhouse rooms. So I was the moderator of that room because that was the room that I started. So when I saw Justine and Jenna and Joanna come into the room, I invited them on stage to talk. So they came up on stage. I would ask them questions, or we would just have a casual conversation about whatever was going on. I remember that was the first time I ever talked to Joanna Stern. So I had to ask her about that MacBook keyboard article that she did, where you remember the one where she was, I see that follow her face. You remember the one. So she told us about how that all came to be. So it's just different conversations about whatever, man. It's amazing, dude. It's an incredible platform.
Is there a discoverability engine inside of Clubhouse, or do you share a Clubhouse link to Twitter?
So you can, like, if you start a room in Clubhouse, you can share a link to Twitter with the room. Obviously, with the app being invite only people that are on the app can actually access it. But yeah, it is there is a link that you can share. In the actual app itself, they do have like a search bar, but it's not really fleshed out yet because in the search bar, you can search for people or clubs, but the clubs are just like different types of clubs. They're not actually rooms. So there's no way to search the actual rooms that are happening in real time yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll add that feature. But you can search for the clubs that people have created based on whatever subject matter they want to base their clubs on. But the cool thing about Clubhouse is that when you get on the app, you follow the people that you're interested in, and then the algorithm populates the hallway or the list of rooms by the other rooms that people that you follow are interacting with.
So if you were following Joanna, you would see that she joined a room, and then you could also join and listen to whatever she's listening to.
Yes, correct.
Got it. Interesting. It's a good format. I like it. I'm curious. So now that I think like, okay, I'm going to join Clubhouse, what am I going to do there? Maybe I will host some things. Maybe I will listen to some things, join some rooms, hang out. It's kind of like Discord, but a little more organized and maybe smaller, at least at the moment.
The thing I don't like about Discord is that everybody has their own Discord, so you pretty much have to like hop between Discord servers and things like that. And I can never just get behind that. It was too much work for me. With Clubhouse, it's all there. So you go into the app, all these rooms are like in your hallway, is what they call it, and you could just scroll the list of rooms and see what's available where you could to hop in and out of, and you could pretty much hop from room to room and just take it all in. And I mean, it's like I said, with Discord, you got to like go to people's servers and things like that. But with Clubhouse, it's like all there for you. It's almost like a la carte, like a buffet almost, man. It's like all the rooms just populate, and then you choose the rooms you want to like be in and listen to and things like that. But yeah, I mean, if you were on the app, obviously you could start rooms or whatever, or you could listen to rooms. Or if you were to come into one of the YouTube rooms, I would probably bring you on stage so you can answer some questions about YouTube if you wanted to do that. And I mean, you can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of the app. You can literally do whatever you want and consume whatever information you want. It's amazing.
When people get on stage, do you ask them on stage, or do you just select them and like put them on stage with you, and then they're on stage?
So the way it works is that every room has a moderator, or at least one moderator, I should say. So the moderators, they have a function in the room where the people in the audience can raise their hand if they want to be on stage, or the moderators have the option to click on their profile picture and invite them on stage to speak. So they have to make the choice to be on stage or not. You just can't yank them up there.
Okay. I was going to say, you just be like, oh, I joined in a room and suddenly I'm on stage. I'm like, I didn't want to be on stage, but I'm here now. Right. I see. Okay. No, I like it. All right. Maybe I'll take you up on that invite. We'll see if I explore a little bit.
Definitely. Just DM me whatever number you have associated with your iPhone, and I will get you an invite ASAP. I need you in the app, man. I think you would be amazing in the app. What's that?
Is it iPhone only?
It's iPhone only, yes. Okay. No, don't make faces. You have an iPhone. You got like 5,000 iPhones. Stop it.
I was just curious. I don't know. This is all new information.
Yeah. Right now the app is iOS only. So yeah.
All right.
So it works on iPhone or iPad, but obviously most people use their iPhones.
Sweet. Appreciate that. All right. Thanks for the breakdown.
No problem, man. If you have any other questions, let me know. We'll work it out, dude.
But sure.
On that note, like I said, I told you I wasn't gonna keep you here long. I appreciate the time tonight, man. Thank you so much. Like I said, normally I can't get you last minute, but I appreciate you hopping in last minute, bro. So sincerely, thank you.
Anytime. Have a good weekend, man.
You too, man. Take care. All right, you all. Back to just Viper here. Shout out to the man Marquette Brownlee for joining me for that impromptu chat. Awesome, always talking to him. I'm guessing some of y'all are probably mad we didn't talk tech, but I did not bring him on here to talk tech tonight. I brought him on here to address the topic of the live stream. So I'm glad he spent some time with me tonight to address that. And I told you all that this live stream will give you value. Now, if a chat with Marquette Brownlee doesn't give you all value, I don't know what will. But that was valuable AF even for me, man. And I'm the damn host, and that was valuable. So I hope you all appreciated that chat, because it's not every day that you can get the world's biggest tech YouTuber on your live stream to have a candid chat about YouTube, the platform. So again, shout out to Marquette for that. Definitely legit. And why is Trenton telling me to check my Twitter? Oh Lord, what did you do, Trenton? What did you do? What did you do, Tech Rant? What did you do, bro? What is happening? I'm gonna check my Twitter real quick and see what Trenton get. What trouble did Trenton get me in this time, man? That's the thing about Trenton, man. You never know what Trenton's doing on Twitter. That dude is dangerous. What is happening here? What is going on? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on, y'all. I need to listen to this real quick. Hold on. There's so much to thumbnails. Now, I think it's different for us in tech because I think a lot of times people are more, they want to, the thumbnails in tech that get the most click through are the dedicated product shot thumbnails, like the product in front and center. Now, sometimes, like, I've had success with, like, putting my face in the thumbnail. Oh, you didn't, Trent. No, you didn't. I'm sure you are. You got him, didn't you, Trent? You got him. He got him. Oh, he got him. He got him. No. Oh, my God. Oh, man. He got him. No. Oh, man. Oh, Trenton, you do not miss, bro. You do not miss. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Okay. All right. I need to recover, but that was crazy, bro. If you guys are wondering what the hell I'm laughing at, go check Trenton's Twitter. Mr. Tech Rant on Twitter. Check it out. Yeah. Don't drink anything when you check that tweet out. Don't drink anything because you might spit out your drink on that one. He got him good. All right. So, like I told you guys, I need to go shoot a video, but I'm going to hang out for about maybe a few more minutes. If you guys have any questions about anything that me or Marquez talked about tonight, please drop them in the chat so I can answer them best I can. I am no like expert guru or nothing like that, but I will try to answer you guys' questions the best I can about the state of YouTube in 2021. So, drop your questions in the chat, and I will answer them as best I can. And if I can't answer them, I'll direct them to somebody. I'll direct them to somebody who can answer them. God, Trenton, you do not miss, bro. You do not miss, man. Oh, Top Tech Geek said he's super stoked for the upcoming videos in the works. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That is what is going on. Oh, see here? No. See, El Jefe, that's funny because okay, so I got a funny story, and I'm glad Renee is here, or at least he was here. So me and Renee Ritchie were on Clubhouse until 2:30 a.m. last night or this morning. At that point, I made an executive decision to kick me and Renee off of the app. And I kicked me and Renee off of the app because I needed to sleep. And I heard Renee talking earlier in the day with Georgia about how he wants to stop using the app so much. So I'm like, you know what? I know Renee is trying to lessen his time on the app, and I got to go to sleep. So I'm kicking them both off the app. So at 2:30 a.m., I'm like, Renee, we're done. And we just left. We just left cold turkey. We left the app at 2:30. So, so me and Renee last night, we got out of there. We hightailed it out of there, bro. We were gone. That's right. Me and Renee left the app with the quickness. We were done. That was it. Over with. Oh, and speaking of Renee in Georgia, the next time I will be live on this channel is tomorrow afternoon. We will be recording an episode of Vibe Drive with Renee Ritchie and Georgia Dow together. I have always wanted to do this podcast because years ago, I watched Renee and Georgia do their podcast back when they had the iPhone blog. I mean, and that was way before it was called iMore. I love talking to Renee by himself. I love talking to Georgia by herself. But when they're together, they have an amazing chemistry that you just can't duplicate anywhere else. So I wanted to get both of them together on the podcast. So tomorrow it is happening at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Vibe Drive is live with Renee Ritchie and Georgia Dow together with me on the podcast. That is going to be epic. I cannot wait. Something I've always wanted to do. It's kind of near and dear to my heart because I always wanted to get them together. So we are definitely doing that tomorrow afternoon. So I cannot wait to talk to both of them. That is going to be lit. But yeah, I had to kick Renee off of Clubhouse last night. I had to kick both of us off Clubhouse. All right, so let's see. Renee said, would you rather fight one Marquez size channel or 10 million new channels? I probably would rather fight 10 million new channels because they're probably just starting out and they don't have the cachet that Marquez's channel have. Like, it's hard to fight Marquez's channel, man, because that dude's a juggernaut. Trent said you can play my LumaFusion in my iPhone screen recording. Oh man, I tell y'all, Trenton does not miss, bro. Trenton does not miss. When that boy has the bullseye pointed in his sight, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Nobody is safe when Trenton is online. When Tech Rant is online, nobody's safe. And I literally mean nobody, as he proved tonight. Nobody's safe. That's right. I had to take Renee Clubhouse keys last. Oh man, bro. Oh man. Oh man. I am still laughing at that tweet trend, man. You crazy. All right. So James says, how long does it take to research for a YouTube title, and how long does it take to do a thumbnail for a YouTube time-wise? Bro, it depends. That's an individual thing, because it depends on what your video is going to be about, and it depends on how much depth you want to add in the video. I mean, you could do a video about an iPhone and do very minimal research. If you want to do a spec read, you can do that. But if you want to get deep into like the iPhone and all the functions and nuances, then that's a lot more research. So it depends on the topic, but it also depends on how much work you want to put into the content of that video. So it really depends on the individual and what they want to do. And the same thing with thumbnails. Mr. B spends 3 hours for a thumbnail. Apparently, me and Marquez spend like 30 minutes. So I mean, I don't know. You know, Mr. B 3 hours, me and Marquez 30 minutes. So it depends. It's an individual thing. How much time do you want to spend making a thumbnail? I mean, I spend more time on making my videos than my thumbnails, and I need to be better at that, because thumbnails are very important. But again, it's an individual thing, so it just depends on what the individual wants to do. And like Brandon said from Distance Tech Today, so many factors for YouTube thumbnails. Like, really, it's so much that goes into it. It's up to the individual creators to figure out how much time and effort they want to put into them. I cannot focus now, because Trenton messed up my whole focus with that one, bro. Trenton took me out. He took me out with that tweet. Woo! Okay, all right. Let me go back up and make sure I missed anything. All right, Ethna says, how's that rumored reverse charge feature in the iPhone 12 potentially enabled for AirTag? The software is already in the iPhone. I'm guessing with iOS 14.4, which is going to be released probably next week, Apple will enable it, because right now I'm guessing it's disabled in the software. So Apple just needs to enable it, and it'll be ready, because it's already in the hardware is just in the iPhone. So reverse charge hardware is already in here. So it's up to Apple to enable it in the software, which they will do with a future iOS update, and it'll just work. Like most things Apple, it will just work. All right, let's see. Hey, dude, don't feel bad, Top Tech Geek. I think most of us struggle with thumbnails. Renee's pretty good, man, because Renee has like a template down. He has a pattern. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Renee has it going on, man. But even Renee took a lot of time to like get his thumbnail game down. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. But it's important, because, again, a thumbnail is one of the first things people see before they click on your video. And a lot of times it might influence whether or not somebody will click on your video. So thumbnails are very, very important. I need a drink. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, yes, Renee. I agree. Templates are life. I completely agree with you. Renee trying to reduce the words. Okay. I mean, but you don't really put that many words in your thumbnails anyway. So you do better than most. You know how I am, Renee. I like 5 words or less in my thumbnails. When I put them in my thumbnails, I try not to put them in my thumbnail. But when I do, I like to keep it to 5. Actually, I like to keep it to 3 words or less. But I say you do it excellently. So shout out to you. All right, like Brandon said, I usually take at least an hour for each of my thumbnails, and often I'm thinking of shopping thumbnails and title for hours. So yeah, so Brandon spends hours like just thinking about how to do the thumbnail, and then he takes an hour to actually execute it. So that makes sense. Yo, shout out to Yates Network for becoming a YouTube member. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you joining Vibe Nation. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Also, if anybody watching this live stream finds a Viper-like channel on YouTube, I need y'all to tweet that to me. I want to see who out there trying to emulate Viper, because that would be hilarious. I want to see that stuff. If y'all find a Baby Viper out there, can y'all please tweet Baby Viper channel to me? Tweet Baby Viper to me. I gotta see who trying to emulate Viper. I gotta see it. I would almost pay to see that, bro. I would almost pay to see who trying to be like Viper out there. That's craziness. But if y'all find one, let me know. Let me know, baby. Let me know. Yo, Joseph, what's up, man? How you doing? Joseph Hardison out there in the building. What's going on? How you doing? Top Tech said he had a template when he first started. Okay. Got you. Dude, no, absolutely not. Greg would butcher my intro. He would try to do it all low energy. No. No, thank you. I love Greg, but Greg cannot do the Viper intro. He can't do it. Oh man. Woo. Okay. All right. So I need to go shoot this unboxing video. So yeah. Yeah, yo, if y'all find a baby Viper out there, if you find baby Viper, let me know. I need to know. I need to see this. Seriously. I need to see this, bro. Let me know. Oh, what do you think? 504 say Cobra, the guy about gadgets. Yo, that was up, man. That was up. Yo, what's up, Buzz? How you doing, man? How you doing, baby? How you doing? All right, so simple device advice. That's a hell of a name, man. Says what got you started in IT? Dude, I have always loved technology from a young age, man. Ever since I was like a little toddler, I was loving computers and things like that. So it was only inevitable that I got into IT, man. So just a lifelong love of technology that got me into IT. I mean, I didn't start off in IT. I mean, I got my college degree in physics, believe it or not. But at some point later on in my life, I found a way to get into IT, and I've been working there ever since. And the tech free needs, now you got me thinking, who could do the Viper intro? I mean, there's some people out there that can do the Viper intro. I've seen women do the Viper intro, which is hilarious. So the Viper intro can be done. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of women, next Friday night, baby. Oh boy. Next Friday night is going to be biblical because next Friday night is ladies' night on the show, which means your boy Viper has gone out and found 9 of the most badass women to join me on stream next week. So make sure you come back next Friday night because next Friday night on Friday Night Vibe, it is ladies' night. I got some ladies that you guys know. I got ladies that you guys don't know. So yeah, it's going to be fun next week. Make sure you guys come back for that because that is going to be exciting. I cannot wait for ladies' night next Friday night. Oh, yes. That is going to be lit. Woo! All right. So any last minute questions or anything before I get out of here? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Like your boy Viper needs to go shoot this unboxing video, so I got to go. Let me know, baby. Let me know. But yeah, next week is ladies' night, baby. Next week it'll be my sixth ladies' night. So it'll be ladies' night 6 next week. Crazy, I've had that many ladies' nights. But yeah, ladies' night number 6 is next Friday night. Already got the confirmations and everything. We good to go, baby. We good to go. Ooh, that's a good question. Tech Santo says, curious as to why you have a dedicated live channel. Okay. So 2 years ago, when I started the channel, I tried to do live videos on my main channel, and they about killed my main channel growth. So the thing about the live streams that I was doing 2 years ago is that, number one, they were usually anywhere from 4 to 8 hours long, and a lot of times they were kind of not tech related. So I was doing tech videos on top of doing 4 to 8 hour live streams that weren't always tech related. And it like stunned the hell out of my channel growth. So I made the decision to start a live stream only channel, which is where we are right now. And I've been rocking and rolling ever since. But it was the decision made out of preservation for the main channel to grow. So, however, now YouTube is a lot more friendly towards live streaming and doing them on your main channel. So if I had to make that same decision today, I think I would have kept them on the main channel, but only shorten them up into maybe like an hour or two, because my live streams don't need to be no 4 to 8 hours. It's just ain't nobody got time for that no more. But yeah, it was back in the day, back 2 years ago, YouTube was not very live stream friendly. Now they're trying to compete with TikTok and Twitch and everything, so they are promoting live streams actively. So it is a lot more beneficial today to live stream on your main channel than it was 2 years ago. So that is why I have a dedicated live stream channel. And I'm not about to go back and integrate this channel into the main channel. We're not doing that. So we're going to keep the channel separate and keep the main channel, and we're going to rock out like that. Gino said those were some glorious live streams. Yeah, those were some good times, man, but they were killing the main channel growth, so they had to go. All right, last call again. Any last minute question before I get out of here? Speak now or forever hold your peace. My next video on the main channel will be uploaded tomorrow morning. I think probably around. Let me see if I can check this out real quick. But I think it'll be around it'll be around 11:45 a.m. Eastern. I think that's what I got to set at. So let me make sure I check the audience thing and see what we got here to be sure. But yeah, it's gonna be in the morning tomorrow morning. So yeah, tomorrow morning is when the next video is gonna drop on the main channel. Let me make sure that I'm giving you guys the correct information. I'm trying to stick to a certain time because according to YouTube, there's a certain time where my audience is going to be present on the platform. So yeah. So 11:45 a.m. tomorrow morning, Eastern time, my new video will be live on the main channel. So you can guys go check that out if you want to. Michael says, where did the name Viper come from? Good question. This is one I get from time to time. Actually, so I grew up watching wrestling. WWE used to be WWF. Right now, even still today, my favorite wrestler in WWE, his name is Randy Orton, and his nickname happens to be the Viper. So, because my favorite wrestler's nickname is the Viper, and of course, spelling it the regular way was taken, spelling it with a Y was taken, spelling it with 2 Y's was taken, I had to go all the way out to 3 Y's because the 1 Y and the 2 Y were already taken. And I was hell-bent on calling myself the Viper. Hell, I've been calling myself the Viper for over 10 years. So I'm not about to change it. I just have to redo the name. So, yeah, man, that's right. See, Daddy knows, baby. RKO, that's what it is. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows. So, yeah, that is why my channel name is, that's why me and my name is Viper, because it's my favorite wrestler's nickname. As the evidence is that your iPhone 12 bit with refreshing Viper, the 12F may be the one to get. I just realized that you guys probably could not hear me because I had myself muted like a moron. But yeah, I don't even know how much y'all just heard that. But yeah, yeah, favorite wrestler's name is the Viper, so that's why I call myself the Viper. And yeah, that iPhone 12 video, that was just me talking to y'all real. It's a great phone, but it's not much different from the 11 Pro, so I had to let you all know. See, Doug Houston knows. Legend Killer, baby. Legend Killer. Yes. Renee said if Vipe had a different favorite wrestler, his nickname could have been Giant or Macho Man. Well played, Renee. Well played. Keep it techie said his favorite was Jake the Snake. Now, my favorite wrestler of all time is actually Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. That's my favorite wrestler of all time. I love some Stone Cold. Y'all can't tell me nothing about Stone Cold. I love me some Stone Cold Steve Austin. But right now, in today's landscape, Randy Orton is the man. So RKO all day, every day. So on that note, I got to get out of here. I got to go shoot a video. I got this massive unboxing. I got a box with like 8 different like items in it that I need to like unbox and put on camera. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I will be back here tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 p.m. Eastern for Vibe Job with Renee Ritchie and Georgia Dow. So definitely come back and hang out for that. That will be legit. Other than that, you all enjoy your Friday evening, and I will see you guys in less than 24 hours. Well, yeah, I will see you in less than 24 hours. But until the next time, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me, so come back for more.